But I can say that Rico Henry and Mason Greenwood, I mean, they are ready for selection. So it's up to the coach now.
They are ready for selection, so it's up to the coach now. You hear what the president said. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy King again. They have to chat the damn thing again. And today we're going to talk a bit about Mason Greenwood, how he will be playing for Jamaica in the World Cup 2026. Stay tuned, you can hear all about it. People, if you're new to the channel, subscribe now for more content coming up. But let's listen what the president has to say, and then we can break it right down to Uno for showing some things what Uno would have missed.
I can tell you that Greenwood now has his passport. There's a youngster who plays, I think, at Brentford called Rico Henry, I think. His document is being processed. There are two others, can't remember their names right now, that is under the coach's radar. Their documents have been submitted, but I can say that Rico Henry and Mason Greenwood, I mean, they are ready for selection. So it's up to the coach now, and of course, Max Aarons too is another name. I think Max Aarons is a fullback, and so to Rico Henry. And there's one other young player, I can't remember his name now, but there are four players that the coach definitely has an interest in.
So, here are what the coach said, people. There are four new players, but we're going to only focus on mainly one. No, because yes, there will be four new players, and as him said, two of those players are definitely two fullback. Well, while the third one, where him say no member who most people are say a Dujan Sterling, which Dujan Sterling is not a fullback that can play midfield. Now, with all those four players coming in, right? I don't think none of them would be the definite solution to Jamaica major midfield problem. Don't get me wrong, Jamaica has had a major midfield problem over the years. Paul Al Grimsu, I don't think anybody really fixed Jamaica midfield problems, and I don't think any of these players really fix Jamaica midfield problems. No, one of the things I must point out to you is that Jamaica, as much as we have a midfield problem, over the years we have been a team that hasn't been conceding a lot of goals. Conceding goals, I don't think is our major problem. Taking a look at the stats, I don't think the conceding of goals have been our major problem. I think, especially under Al Grimson, would have become more defensively sound. Four players being added, and basically three out of the four players can play defense are defenders, because two of them are fullback, and the third one is being touted to be Dujan Sterling, who is also another fullback that can play midfield. Now we still not find a killer forward. So now Jamaica have a problem of not putting away our chances. Now, while if you take a look at Jamaica in terms of the forward them we actually have some really talented forwards. Don't get me wrong, So the likes of Warner Brown, who was a JPL leading goal scorer, who's recently moved to Mount Pleasant, good forward, don't get me wrong, Then you have man like Romain Burrell, hot forward, last season scored 11 goals, double-figure goals, and him look sharp in our Jamaica colours. You have the wily veteran Mikel Antonio, also is now without a club, 35-year-old. Y'all have Romario Williams, then at the squad again. Romario Williams so far, 4 goals in 8 games. You have the forgotten man, them like Shamar Nicholson. And you have Trevante Stewart. Trevante Stewart really 14 goals last season, getting his move now to Maccabi Afia over there in Israel. Starting out hot, scoring a goal in European competition over there in the Conference League. Yo, we have a lot of hot forwards. No, don't get me wrong. No matter how much hot forwards we have, none of them can compare to Mason Greenwood, because Mason Greenwood is not only a hot forward, he's a generational talent, people. When I speak about generational talent, I'm telling you, Mason Greenwood is a generational talent. Now, I mean, I say forward, right? So Mason Greenwood can play right wing, he can play striker. Look at the majority of the positions that he has played over his career. So 42% of the time he's played as a right winger, 33% is played as a center forward. So now this is Mason Greenwood in comparison to Leon Bailey, because don't kid yourself, people. Let's not kid ourselves. The two big names them are the two biggest names them that are gonna be in a Jamaica team when Macy Greenwood forward is Macy Greenwood and Leon Bailey. Both of them favorite position is on that right wing. Now the compromise has to be made, and if there has to be a compromise, then one of them has to move centrally. And in my opinion, I think that player that needs to move centrally is Mason Greenwood. And why you ask me? Just take a look at this goal that he has scored recently. Yeah, people. So with Greenwood ability to find the back of net from centrally, right foot, left foot, and header, I think that Macy Greenwood should be our new centre forward. Easily. And he'd be an upgrade on all the centre forward that we currently have in our team. Easily, people. Macy Greenwood would easily be an upgrade on all centre forwards in our team. Now, there are two major statistics that we need to take a look at. The first one is Macy Greenwood goal scoring to big chance miss. So Macy Greenwood last season scored 22 goals, only missing 11 big chances, which means that Macy Greenwood scores 2 out of every 3 chances him get. 2 out of every 3 big chances him get, and some of those goals might not even be big chances, just to show you. Coupled with the fact that the Reggae Boyz seem to be underperforming their XG in every single game we play. Reggae Boyz have an issue of finishing our dinner. We not finish our chances. Now Macy Greenwood would instantly improve those numbers, because if the chance falls to Macy Greenwood feet, Macy Greenwood would put away those chances. Now, most of the games that would have lost, or most of the games that wouldn't have scored the early goals or scored the early chances that we're getting, put Macy Greenwood in a situation where those chances will be falling to him. And that is why I say play Macy Greenwood as a centre forward and play Bailey on that right wing. Now, I know someone I say, King, oh, you say Macy Greenwood will be playing in the World Cup for Jamaica. How can you be so sure? Now, if the president come out and say that it's only for the coach to call up Macy Greenwood, that's a no-brainer. Because if everything is smooth right now and the only thing is for the coach to call up Macy Greenwood, come on, that's a no-brainer. So, the next match we have to play, it is in the World Cup qualifiers. But let me show you something. You know what the World Cup qualifiers is? The World Cup qualifiers is actually part of World Cup 2026. Now watch this. The World Cup that will be staged in USA, Mexico, and Canada, it's called the World Cup Finals. Not the finals of the World Cup. Don't get it twisted. The final tournament is called the World Cup Finals, right? So even the qualifiers consist as part of World Cup 2026. So now, with Macy Greenwood likely to come and play for Jamaica this September in the World Cup qualifiers, that would mean that Macy Greenwood would be playing World Cup for Jamaica. Not the World Cup Finals as yet, because also with Macy Greenwood coming to play for Jamaica, we are more likely that Jamaica will be making it or will be qualifying to the World Cup Finals, which is the final competition to be played in those three countries. So when you understand the semantics of it, it's called the World Cup. Even the qualifying round, it's still the World Cup. And then the final tournament is called the World Cup Finals. And then you have the final of the finals. So there you have it, people. If you like that video there, smash the like on the video, and do remember to subscribe to the video. Thanks for watching, people, and until next time, it's your boy King. What is under my nose? I'm out.